already
My
know.
place?
You guys
She didn't say where she was, but she said we're staying put and we're leaving Thursday. So you're coming up with it.
Hey, Chris,
So
I
the
need you
Thursday
before,
instead of,
on that, we gotta set that up before
Thursday
you
instead
go,
of, when was she originally?
please.
Thursday?
All right. I have about 9:30, so we'll get started. Well, first of all, good morning, everybody, and I'd just like to take a moment and introduce the newest member of the Cicero Town Board, Mrs. Judy Boyke, on the end.
Good morning, everyone.
We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Councilor Conway.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Will you please remain standing for a minute of silence for our troops in harm's way? Thank you.
There will be no public input today. Official rules and procedures. Roberts, well, let me just say this. I want to call out the emergency exits. There is an emergency exit in the back of the room, and there is one here in the front. Please silence your cell phones so as not to disturb the meeting. Thank you. I'll move for the adoption of resolution that Robert Rules of Order be official rules of procedures at the town board meetings, subject to the rules provided by town law and like statute which shall prevail, except that there should be no second reading of resolutions at town board meetings unless the same is requested, and that there shall be no votes taken when the question of a pending resolution is called unless an objection is stated to voting upon such resolution forthwith.
Second.
Any board discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? We carry unanimously. Thank you. Appointments by the supervisor. Our deputy supervisor will be C. Vernon Conway, and secretary to the supervisor, Jolie Ashevsky. The alternate, Vernon, I'm sorry. That's you. The engineer, alternate to the
Move for the adoption of a resolution to appoint LJR Engineering Firm as a alternate engineer to serve as at the discretion of the town board for a one-year term, 01/01/18 through 12/31/18.
Second.
Any board discussion or comments? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? We carry unanimously. Thank you.
Liaison assignments by the supervisor. Supervisor Nesky moved the adoption of resolution to approve the following: Deputy Supervisor Vern Conway, Highway Superintendent, Town Clerk, Drainage, Fire Departments, Counselors, Assessor, Comptroller, Receiver of Taxes, Safety Committee, Collective Bargaining.
I think you ran into yours. Yep.
Oh, did I?
Yes,
Okay.
yep.
Oh, yes,
Sorry about
I
that.
did. All right.
We'll stay
Then we
there.
got Judy Boyke, Planning Board and Zoning Board of Appeals. Jonathan Carp, Codes Office, Youth Bureau, Parks and Recreation, Police and Justice. Supervisor Nesky, Virgin Revitalization, Economic Development, Senior Advocacy, Board of Ethics, Board of Assessment Review, and Veterans Advocacy.
Second. Any discussion or board comments?
Yes, I'd like to make a comment. With my background in real estate for 25 years, I was hoping to possibly be liaison to the assessor or the assessment board of review.
Duly noted. All those in favor?
Hold on, I also have a
Yep,
comment.
okay.
The courts were renamed as courts from Justice Department like 2 years ago. So my liaison for that should reflect
Justice.
courts instead of justice.
Thank you. Change noted. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? Carry unanimously. Thank you.
Move the adoption of resolution to designate Chief Joseph Snell as security officer for the entire town hall complex.
Second. Dick, you got the second. Any board comments? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? We carry unanimously. Thank you. Vern?
Move for the adoption of the resolution to designate David Colburn as communications coordinator for the 5 fire departments serving the town of Cicero.
Second.
Any comments or discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? We carry unanimously. Thank you. Judy?
Town board meeting schedule. Move for the resolution, adopt a resolution to designate the second and fourth Wednesday of each month for regular town board meetings to be held at 6:30 p.m., except there will be one town board meeting in the month of July and August to be held on Wednesday, July 25th, 2018, and Wednesday, August 22nd, 2018. There will be no town board meeting held on December 26th.
Second.
Any board comments or discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? We carry unanimously. Thank you.
This is a long one. Town board meeting procedures.
Excuse me, Mrs. Boyke, could you speak closer to the microphone?
Sorry, I'm a little short.
Thank you.
We'll give you the long, we should give her the long one. Next time I'll have it set up.
Okay. We move for the adoption of a resolution to approve the town board meeting procedures as follows. Town board meeting procedures effective January 1st, 2018. The preliminary town board agenda typically is sent to the town board members and department heads Friday afternoon at 2 p.m. It is distributed internally only at this time. The final agenda is posted on the town's website Monday afternoon after 2 p.m. It will remain each individual counselor's responsibility to address any questions or concerns with either myself, I'm assuming that's Mr. Vineski, Mark,
Yes.
department heads, or the other counselors prior to the town board meeting of the following Wednesday. Comments are welcome after, that's in italics, a resolution, as had been in our past practice. We will not be debating the hows, whys, or the minute details of the board meeting. Should anyone disregard this protocol, I may, at my discretion, assuming it's Mr. Vineski, ignore the offender, declare him or her out of order, and/or call for a vote. I will continue to expect that our proud, this is like in second tense here. I'm assuming Mr. Vineski will continue to expect that we are prepared for the meeting. That means that we have read the agenda, allowed ourselves sufficient time to understand the items on the agenda, have asked any questions prior to the board meeting, and are prepared to act on them or to recommend a deferral and why. It is my intention, and this is again Supervisor Vineski, that a meeting not run more than 1 hour unless we have special circumstances and collectively approve the special circumstances. Robert's rules will remain in our guide for 2018. If anyone is not familiar with them, please review them prior to January 3rd. Thank you in advance, Mark Vineski, Town Supervisor.
Second.
Any board comments or discussion?
I do. Mr. Germain, I'm not a parliamentarian. Is there a conflict? I'm just trying to anticipate before this becomes an issue. Is there a conflict between any of those provisions and Robert's rules?
Not that I know of, but I haven't gone through and looked. I can if you want.
If you could do that and then inform the board accordingly, I just want to ensure that everything is, there are no conflicts inherent in that resolution.
None that I can see.
Thank you.
I have a question. Could you give a brief summary, Mark, on the hows, whys, and minute details? What does that mean?
Basically, when we are going to discuss contracts or whatever, I would like the board to be prepared to have read the contracts. If there are, this is just one example. If there are questions, to ask the questions, or if there's a question about a department, a budget, or whatever it is, that we go to the controller, the department heads. We ask those questions beforehand so that we have an answer. We may not like the answer or agree with the answer, but we have it. So that's what I mean by being prepared. I don't want to find ourselves in a situation where we come up and read a resolution and we're asking questions about the resolution because we don't understand it, we haven't researched it, and we haven't done our due diligence.
Thank you.
That being said, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay.
Yay.
Okay, 4 ayes and 1 nay. We pass. Thank you.
Town Hall business hours. Move for the adoption of resolution to establish the business hours at the Cicero Town Hall for 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. Motion was seconded by.
Second.
Any board discussion or comments? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? We pass unanimously. Thank you.
Town Hall closed holiday schedule. I move for the adoption of a resolution to approve the 2018 Town Hall holiday schedule as follows. January 1st, Monday, New Year's Day. January 15th, Monday, Martin Luther King Day. February 19th, Monday, President's Day. March 30th, Friday, Good Friday. May 28th, Monday, Memorial Day. July 4th, Wednesday, in observance of Independence Day. September 3rd, Monday, Labor Day. October 8th, Monday, Columbus Day. November 6th, Tuesday, Election Day. November 12th, Monday, Veterans Day observed. November 22nd, Thursday, Thanksgiving Day. November 23rd, Friday, in observance of Thanksgiving. December 24th, Monday, half day in observance of Christmas Eve. December 25th, Tuesday, Christmas Day. December 31st, Monday, half day in observance of New Year's Eve. The non-union employees, 2 floating holidays and 4 personal days at the discretion of the department heads.
Second.
Any board comments or discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? We carry unanimously. Thank you.
Elected officials' salaries. Supervisor Nesky moved for the adoption of a resolution to appoint the annual salaries for town personnel.
Any abstentions? We pass unanimously. Thank you. Question on the procurement policy before Councilor Cushman gets going. Councilor? Mr. Jermaine?
Yes.
Do we need to read this whole thing, our procurement policy, into the record? Or can you say as stated?
You can move the adoption of a resolution to approve the procurement policy as
written?
on the agenda.
Okay. Save you all the talking.
We're good.
May we have a summary?
Yes.
Procurement procurement policy. I move for the adoption of a resolution approving the procurement policy set forth the procedures of the town of Cicero to meet the requirements of the general municipal law, section 104B, as follows.
Second.
And it's as listed.
Any board comments or discussion? All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? We carry unanimously. Thank you.
I assume that she said she asked for a summary, we can provide her.
Yeah.
Is it's in the agenda.
Yep. I'll move for the adoption of a resolution to approve the following appointed town officers and their annual salaries as below. Controller Shirley Stewart at $73,595.65. The assessor Karen Tavernese at $63,672.48.
Second.
All those, any board discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? We carry unanimously. Thank you. I'll move for the adoption of a resolution to approve the following town officers and their annual salaries as follows. Chief of Police will be Mr. Joseph Snell at $84,589.16. Director of Youth Bureau Parks and Recreation, Ms. Jody Rogers at $75,988.73. And Director of Codes Enforcement, Mr. Richard Hooper at $69,005.05.
Second.
Any board discussion or comments? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? We carry unanimously. Thank you.
I'll move for the adoption of a resolution to appoint Shirley Stewart as budget officer for the town at an annual salary of $5,000.
Second.
Any board discussion or comments? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? We carry unanimously. Thank you.
Planning Board Chair and pay rate. Move for the adoption of a resolution to reappoint Bob Smith as Planning Board Chair, 1/1/18 to 12/31/18, at a pay rate of $214.20 per session.
Second.
Any board discussion or comments?
Yes, I have I
Okay.
would like to make a comment. I feel that when we have such influential boards, and we have a continuous chair, that I believe there should be an opportunity or a limit on chair so that others with the same professional ability would be able to become chair at that time.
Any other board comments or discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? We carry unanimously. Thank you.
Reappoint Joe Rosito as Planning Board Member. I move for the adoption of a resolution to reappoint Joe Rosito as a Planning Board Member for a 5-year term from 1/1/18 to 12/31/22. At a pay-
Second.
I'm sorry, you're a little fast there.
At a pay rate of $105.57.
Seconded by Counselor Conway. Any board discussion or comments? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? We carry unanimously. Thank you.
Reappoint Don Snyder, ad hoc member for Planning Board. I move for the adoption of a resolution to reappoint Don Snyder as ad hoc member for the Planning Board for a 1-year term, 1/1/18 to 12/31/18, at a pay rate of $105.57.
Second.
Any board discussion or comments? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? We carry unanimously. Thank you.
Planning Board Attorney and pay rate. Move for the adoption of a resolution to approve and authorize the supervisor to execute the Planning Board retainer agreement with Germain and Germain LLC. Neil Germain for the period of January 1st, 2018 through December 31st, 2018, at an annual rate of $6,500 per annum to be paid in a monthly installment of $541.66.
Second.
Any board comments or discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? We carry unanimously. Thank you.
Planning Board Engineer and pay rate. Move for the adoption of a resolution to approve and authorize the supervisor to execute the Planning Board retainer agreement with O'Brien and Gare for the period of January 1st, 2018 through December 31st, 2018, at an annual rate of $3,500 per annum to be paid in a monthly installment of $291.67 in accordance with the professional master service agreement between the town of Cicero and O'Brien and Gare.
Second.
Any board comments or discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? We carry unanimously. Thank you.
Zoning Board Appeals Chair and pay rate. Move for the adoption of a resolution to reappoint Gary Natale as Chair for the Zoning Board of Appeals, 1/1/18 to 12/31/18, at a rate of $214.20 per occasion.
Second.
Any board comment or discussion?
Yes. Again, as I've made mention before with the Planning Board Chair, I feel that with the qualified people that sit on that board, that there should either be a term or a reappointment to someone else for a little more better vision and ideas sometimes. That's my comment.
Any other comment or discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? We carry unanimously. Thank you.
Reappoint Gary Natale as Zoning Board of Appeals member. Why is that
Yeah,
reversed?
does he need to be appointed as a member separately as
I
a
was-
chair?
I was going to say, he
I
should have
would-
been appointed first before he became chair.
Yeah, probably.
Duly noted.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
So should we
That's okay.
Okay.
do this order?
If you do it, you just, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Reappoint Gary Natale, Zoning Board of Appeals member. I move for the adoption of a resolution to reappoint Gary Natale as Zoning Board of Appeals member for a 5-year term, 1/1/18 to 12/31/22, at a pay rate of $214.20. I believe that's per session.
Yes.
At $214.20 per session.
Second. Any board comments or discussion?
Yeah.
Question.
Yep.
He's not being paid $214.20 for sitting as a member and separately for sitting as a chair, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so it's not a total of 418.40.
That is correct.
Okay, well, because the salaries
It's
listed for
confusing,
both,
yeah.
yeah.
Well-
Just wanted to verify that,
Because if you go back to the chair of the planning board, different rate.
well, this is both ZBA, you know, I mean, it listed as a ZBA member at 214.20 and as a chair at 214.20. Want to
The
verify.
pay
You're
rate
only
is the
getting
same.
paid 214.20.
That's why I was trying to
Okay,
verify,
all right,
yeah, because
yes.
418 and 40 would not be reasonable. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Any further board discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? We carry unanimously. Thank you. I'll move for the adoption of resolution to appoint Terry Kerwin as attorney for the zoning board of appeals at an annual rate of, I'm sorry, I think that was yours, Judy, is an annual rate of $5,000 per year, expiring 12/31/2018.
Second.
Any board comments or discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? I'll move for the adoption of, actually, I'm going to put this one off. I'll ask the board to please defer this one. The reason being is there was a lady who was selected to be the chairwoman of the Board of Assessment Review, and in the time that she was selected by the group, she sold her home in Cicero and moved to the town of Clay, unfortunately, so that disqualifies her. And we're going to wait until the Assessment Board of Review chooses their own chair. They will be meeting for training. They'll choose their own chairman or chairwoman, and then they will bring it to the board for approval. So I ask that we please put this one off. The next one, the Board of Ethics Chair, same thing. Yesterday afternoon, I had a question about the tenure and the length of service that one could serve on the board. So I'm asking the board to please put that one off too until we have an answer, and then we'll bring it back next time. Board of Ethics Chair member, again, we'll put that one off for the same reason. And also the Board of Ethics Attorney, who they had chosen to be Bob Walczyk, to replace Carl Putzer, who was asked to, who has resigned. We'll put that off as well. I'll move for the adoption of resolution to reappoint Lori Wyman, Neighborhood Advisor, Catholic Charities for Senior Advocacy. She is based at the Senior Center. Looking for a second?
Second.
Any board comments or discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? We carry unanimously. Thank you.
Move for the adoption of resolution to pay $1,500 to the New York State Association of Towns annual dues.
Second?
Any board comments or discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? We carry unanimously. Thank you.
Association of Towns meeting and delegate appointments. Move for the adoption of resolution to authorize Supervisor Vineski as delegate and as alternate to attend